History of the Atomic Theory, J.J. Thomson, the 1890s. Here are the learning objectives, what you should put in your notes. When J.J. Thomson lived. What is Thomson's cathode ray tube experiment? What an electron is and what charge it has. Draw a sketch of his atomic model and add a description of his atomic model. Since Dalton's time, technology had improved even more. If you've ever seen a neon sign, then you've seen a cathode ray tube in action. But what does a cathode ray tube have to do with it? Thomson's cathode ray tube was a glass tube with pieces of metal attached inside the tube. The metal was connected to wires and a battery. When switched on, there were green rays traveling from one end of the tube to the other. One end of the tube was positively charged and the other was negative. Thomson discovered the green rays bent toward the positively charged end. So, since electricity behaves like magnets, the beam must be negative to be attracted to the positive end. Opposites attract. The beam must be made of particles that have a negative charge. This meant J.J. Thomson had proven Democritus partially incorrect. Atoms were able to be divided. There were smaller pieces or particles inside atoms. His atomic theory was atoms contain negatively charged particles called electrons. His atomic model is known as the plum pudding model. Much like the raisins in a popular British dessert called plum pudding, the electrons were scattered around inside like the raisins.
Me think it will look more like chocolate chip cookie.
Row, 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 row. Did you get all the learning objectives for your notes? When J.J. Thomson lived, what Thomson's cathode ray tube experiment was, what an electron is and what the charge it has, draw a sketch of his atomic model, add a description of his atomic model. If not, view this again and find your answers.